Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Benjamin Tuttle, and this is this is kind of part two of an animation live stream. I spent the last one. I kind of complained a lot about Metahumans and the control rig and why it didn't work out very well. Well, went looking around, and apparently here's a fun rule, something to think about. If you ran into an issue with Unreal Engine, there's pretty much a good 90% chance of somebody else having the same issue. So people probably had an issue with the UI. So someone decided to go and make something easier with it, and I'll bring it up later on. It actually made things a lot easier. I'll actually go through it. But right now, let's actually just go into Metahuman. And let's just go into the creator. So you just go through here, Metahuman creator. We're just going to make a character, give him a line or something. I don't know. It'll take some time. In the meantime, maybe I should actually look for like some lines to work off of. You know, we're going to do a quick animation. So if I see anything with any lines or anything like that, voiceovers, maybe I can work with it. Ooh, I do actually have a really fun idea what I can do. I would love to work with like I do want to make a short film with Metahuman, and I have an idea what to work with. I'm still thinking about it. But let's see how are we doing on the. Yeah, it takes a while just to load up everything. I don't know. Let's actually work with the. Do I have anything else like voiceover lines or something? How about maybe an old line we can work with? Endgame. Tutorials. There has to be something. Actually, no. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of looking through what I can use. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do my voice. All right. What do we have here? Okay. Let's create. We'll just throw in a random avatar. Sure. Let's throw in Oscar. Okay. Okay. Seems good to me. So we're gonna bring in Oscar. Yeah, I definitely should like make something with Metahuman. I'm planning on it. I just don't know what the story is. Okay. We could do like shapes and everything, but for him, yeah, well, let's go see. Now, as for bridge, is it going to let me get the character in? Okay, sweet. All right, so we're going to bring in Oscar. Now, there's actually a couple things here. There's low, medium, high. I'm just going to do cinematic complete, and let's actually bring Oscar in. In the meantime, we're going to go into iclone. And I think we're good since, yeah, Oscar is done. So just leave. So it's going to take a while for him. Okay. Hello, this is a test. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hello. Ow. That's loud. Alright, so we're going to, first of all, I'm going to put this to mono. And next is, I'm just going to capture a noise print, yes. And next is, let's just do reductive here with some heavy. Hello, this is a test. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Alright, so just doing this. Hello, this is a test. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That ain't gonna be good. Alright, just. Hello. Okay. Save selection here. Let's just do, first of all, let's just do a WAV, see if that's going to work. Now, I forgot what, I'm going to just do this. Okay. All right, nope. Okay, so Oscar is still at 13%, that's fine. All right, so for here, so the iclone here, we're just going to go to character. And just going to do a male mannequin. And he's just going to stand still. Although the only thing I'm going to do is just import an idle animation. Just to show you guys how to bring in certain motions for characters. How to import to Metahuman from iclone. You could do this to any FBX animation too, so just keep that in mind. You don't really necessarily need iclone, but it does help. Let's do Talk Serious. I'm kind of curious how this is going to work. Yeah, it's a little over exaggerated, but just to give you guys an idea what to work with. All right, so I'm gonna go here and finally here. So we're just going to do file export FBX 60 frames per second range, and finally we're just going to do okay, and export. This is just a very rough animation, so keep that in mind. Okay, we're done with that. Just gonna close off iClone. How are we doing on Oscar? Oscar is still downloading. So what I'm going to do is actually just go to a folder I had called Metahuman Animation, but this is just something I made up. So keep your animations in one folder while Oscar is quietly downloading. Okay, so let's bring in Oscar, or bring in the animation. So yeah, this is not the complete one. I'm not sure how, like when it comes to iclone support, what differences it's going to make, but that's okay. I'm going to use 60. Import morph targets, import T0 as ref pose, good. Okay. And we're good, just import it. Okay. Where did I save that one file? Test, like the test voice one, what was it called? Okay, so it's in WAV. So I'm going to put this under idle. So you could see I'm just going to do AA Oscar animation. There we go. So you can see this, see the animation. Here it's playing, good. All right, let's get my audio. And bring it in as test voice. Good. All right. So Oscar is still downloading. Got everything ready to go. Yeah. What I'm going to do is go into. Let's actually make a new set. Sure. So let's bring in basic shape. Let's make it like 2. Okay. Now let's go to Fab. Actually, let's go to yeah, let's go to Fab quickly. Let's look up 2D assets. Well, Yeah, let's just bring that in. Sure. Yeah, it still needs to be 5.5, huh? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll just light it. Or I can actually bring it to... That's how things go. All right. Yeah, I still have to wait till more support for 5.5 comes out, but that's okay. Nothing to worry about. Still 7%. Yeah, it's... Sorry, should have downloaded this, but... Anyway, let's just bring in a character and see what we can come up with. So let's bring in Vivian. I want to get the lighting down for her. So let's get a rectangular light here. Okay. And let's also bring in... I think this should be okay for now, just lighting. I mean, to be honest with you. Hang on a second. Just kind of simulate daylight. There we go. See, this is my first time testing out the new camera tool for 5.5, so I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. Okay, well, same old. First of all, let's just turn off that. Do a movie. Let's do 24. And increase exposure to 0. Okay. How are we doing on Oscar? Oscar's at 20%. All right. Okay. All right, so it's a couple things to think about here. It's not too bad. Yeah, I think bringing in... Yeah, this might cause some problems, but probably not helping them live streaming it. But let's get a telephoto. Let's get 75mm. There we go. All right. Should be good. So I'll just delete that. All right, sorry. We'll wait till Oscar gets in. Yeah, that's what I thought. Got a little bit of chaotic mess here. The camera tools are working. How you doing on Oscar here? We're about 67%. Good. So, it takes a while to get these characters in, but yeah, actually you should do like optimized and see what works. We're about 90%. $95 and yeah, maybe we should. Yeah, I should actually get optimized and all that, but get that working. All right. Let's port Oscar in. Okay, good. All right, so let's just bring him in. Probably do the shaders thing. Yes. Ugh, I'm tired out. Come on. Yeah, a lot of it's just waiting at the start button. Go. And he's in. Good. All right, let's do 180. Tone down the. Let's just tone down the light for a bit to like 4. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of flat lighting, but just demonstrate. All right, so first thing we need to do is let's get the animation going. So we have Oscar's idle animation. So what I'm going to do is retarget the animation, and I'm going to find Oscar. And let's go with that. Okay. And we're going to export that animation. And export it. Good. So, if we play that, and let's go to Oscar. And let's do just a 24. Let's get Oscar's animation in. And first thing I need to do is just get rid of the control rig for now. I'm going to go selection, animation, and go to his animation there. Alright, so if we bring the camera out, well, let's actually stop piloting it for starters. There you go. And I'll just play the animation. Let's go like up to 750. Okay. And see how that works. So yeah, you can see a couple things like the arm sticking out, but that's okay. We can easily animate it, but yeah. So we can easily fix that. So what you can do is, one, you can go to body, right click, bake to control rig, Metahuman, and then reduce keys here. Just be smart about it. Should have done 60. Ah, crap. Well, we'll find. We'll work on that. So what you do is, yeah, save our date. There we go. Press G. All right, so go through here and then go to additive. So that's going to make new setup. So you kind of see the hand here causing issues. So you could just move that up. And then just right click. So also see, let's actually go back. Let's see the left hand here. So you can just make small adjustments just like this here. Yeah, he could be leaning forward, whatever. You know, stuff like that. If it falls through his hands, just make small adjustments like this. I'm just doing like a rough animation, but kind of shows you. Like you can see here. Example, we see that here. Just drag it out. Yeah, just stuff like this here. Here, all right. So you know, face. Let's actually go to camera. So let's go see the camera. So I want to go to outline here. No, just in case if I want a camera angle like this. And there you go. Right, so our animation. And we can easily just fix the head. So let's go to the head. Just make small adjustments like that here. Yeah, a lot of these animations are a bit goofy. But sometimes you're going to have to... oops. Like I said, the UI is a little unfriendly, but I'll show you a tool that helps. Stuff like that. Eventually I'll have to like I said, this is just a test animation. Normally with this I would have just gotten like a Rococo suit or something just to, and I'm sure we can do it with a suit. Not that, but also one thing I also noticed too is the shoulders. Oh, I just raised those up just like that. They're a little droopy. Okay. You know, just so I say the body animation is done so far. Let's go to facial animation. For facial animation, we'll just go through here. Let's actually just go for Oscar. So go to Metahuman Animator. Don't import that. That's fine. Sorry, Metahuman Animator, and then we're going to do performance. Call it Oscar test line. Okay. So we're going to open that. And first thing we're going to do is do audio. And I'm just going to do test. That's what the line was. And finally, we're going to look up someone with common. There you go. So let's usually control this one right here. And then we're going to look up Oscar. Oscar face mesh. Yes. And let's see. So we're going to do something called process. Okay. And if I just go back. Okay, we're good. What I'm going to do is export that. AS Oscar, yep, good. And create. Good. So we're done with that. This should be 30, but whatever. Alright, so for face, for Oscar, let's delete that. And let's go to his face, animation, Oscar test line. And not that, but also I want to add in some audio. Okay. So let's just do the test line. Gives me an idea. And let's combine these two together. Okay, so let's actually, all right, let's go back to the body here, because I don't know what the heck that was. I would just, yeah, this is probably not the best animation to work with, but I would have done, yeah. And then something like this. Okay. So the next thing I'm actually going to do is let me get my, I'm going to put on my headset here. And I'm going to actually do something different. So for this character, we'll just go to select motion here. And let's actually look up Live Link. So under tools, let's go with cinematics. We'll do take recorder soon, but Live Link, we'll just make sure a couple things here. I have, let's open this up and let's look up. Now this is actually an application you can get if you have an iPhone. So we're going to continue. Good. And my iPhone is good and connected. All right. So, very good. And let's also click on my character, make sure that he is linked in. So, right. Right. See the character animating like this. All right, so I'm going to save this just in case. Okay, and get out of that. And now we're going to record the, you kind of see me doing this animation. I'm actually going to properly put the headset on, make sure it's all linked in. All right, it's all linked in, so I have much more control. So this is kind of interesting. You can use an iPhone plugin here. So what we're going to do is now that everything, you have to actually set it up. Pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So what I'm going to do is go to Window, and we're going to do something called Take Recorder. And it's going to be the source. The character is going to be my source. Okay. Wait. If I remember, when it comes to recording, I'm going to not record the body, but the face. So we're going to only record the face, but not the body. So we're almost ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's give it a countdown. Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It probably makes sense getting the line in right away. So actually, let me go and listen to that right away. I made a mistake. So let me get the line, and I'll play it. Hello. Hello. This is a test. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't even know how that went. Oh well. Let's just to test it out here. So we're good. Okay. Alright, we're good. I think we're done with that. I'm going to actually log out and get out of that live link. And for the character. Yeah, he looks a little bit frightened. It takes some of that voice, when it comes to mocap, it takes a while to get used to. So just keep that in mind. So let's actually go here to Oscar animation. And for the face, I actually do want to add one more animation. Let's bring in this. And when it comes to face, I'm probably going to do like 0.5 or something. So, we'll see. 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's not bad. First thing we need to do. So this is kind of like said, this is a very rough kind of animation. We can make adjustments. So what? Let's say I want to do the same thing, and let's go through here. Create. We're going to actually make some adjustments. Now, there's something I do want to try out, and smoothing out the animation. Now, I've mentioned the issue I had with certain. So, I mentioned that the UI was a little bad when it comes to Metahuman, and I wanted to make adjustments. Well, thanks to a certain plugin, I even put that in my community channel here, community post. So, if you see anything, if anything I'm posting in the community post, we'll find good references. So, I'm going to give you guys a link to a UI that I think is pretty helpful, and I'll explain why. So this is the link. So if we go here, and if I go to so you have to install it, add it to your project here. You right click and then add run editor utility widget, and that's going to be your animation. That's where your panel is. Just put the panel somewhere important, something like this. What's important to me is the animation. So if we do this and go additive here, you kind of see the eyes are kind of all over the place. And let's say I want to adjust it. Instead of going through this and going through this mess here, I can just simply click here. And not only that, but let's also go to Oscar. I click here, and what I can do is using WSAD is moving up and down the eye. And what's even better is you can actually click here to mirror match, and it's going to match it. So he looks scared and all that, but that's all right. That's so I can actually make small adjustments. So, yeah, good. Now I can make some adjustments here and here. And let's say I want to move up the eyes. Mirror match. Just like that. And, you know, you can just make small adjustments here. I always kind of start with the eyes and then make small adjustments. In terms of like animation and everything, compared to like iClone, it still has a ways to go when it comes to it. When it comes to good, editing and all that, but it's getting there. Eventually, I think. Two, three. So let's go here. Lip, mouth corner, dimple. 2, 3. I want it to like stretch out. Depress. Okay, so let's go stretch. Let's go here, and then 1, 2, 3. And let's stretch out. It's not that, but I can actually copy the pose. And paste it. Copy pose. Hmm. Here, let's actually return it back to 0. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, we'll probably have to delete a couple of things. But okay, let's go. Three, 1, 2, 3. So let's go through here. And then let's see, eyes, nose. You can mirror match it too. And then finally, and then, you know, hello. I don't know. This is just me messing around, but you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, just pretty simple. And you can just bring it down just like this. Yeah, this, I mean, you can go as thorough as you want. This is just me. Yeah, let's see. This is just like a very rough animation thing, but it kind of shows you this what you can do. You know, when it comes to brow. We have lips, corner, towards teeth. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this could be interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this just get ears, eyes, jaw. Yeah, we'll have to. It's getting there, but 1, 2, 3. I need to. What I need to do is kind of look at a better reference, I guess. But I need to like see like how my mouth stretches. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's. Yeah, this we can. I mean, it could be a lot better, honestly. But this shows you what kind of tools you can work with a lot more care and everything. You can do pretty well with it. I see a lot of potential in it, but I would have like stretched out, done a lot more in the face and everything. But I think for a quick live stream, show you what to work with Metahuman and everything, it could be a pretty viable alternative. Hopefully this will help you. Like if anyone was a little hesitant how to work with it, hopefully these tools will give you an idea. The main problem is it could be kind of challenging, and there's a lot of practice. This was not a good animation. I don't know. I don't think it worked out pretty well. Still see a lot of things that can be adjusted, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. This just shows you what tools to work with and how to get what you want. So